Hey survivors, let's get right into how we do the Armoured Darkstar evolution line. First you have to craft an Eternal Boss Summoner. It's crafted in the Eternal Workbench using 100 metal ingots. And I'm just going to type in Summoner because that's easier for me. Right after that we're going to place it near our Eternal Workbench, but you can put it wherever. Okay, I'm going to put it over here. Seems like a good spot.
Alright, now go into your Eternal Boss Summoner and open the folder that says Summons, and then go to Other. Now you're going to need 100 Dino Blood to craft the Summon Regent Evolvable Compy. You can get Dino Blood from defeating any Eternal Dinosaur. So let's craft this. Now we just have to consume it, and it will summon in a tamed EVO Compy. So we're going to put it in our hotbar so you can watch it happen.
Bam. And there it is. Now let's open up its inventory. You can see the Evo Fuel and the Evolution Raptor. In order to evolve this into a Raptor, you're going to have to craft these Evolution Fuels, which is pretty easy to do, but it does take time. One raw prime meat will make one Evolution Fuel. This evolution only takes 3, but the compy will eat the meat and the meat can expire, so put in a couple extra just to be safe.
While we wait forever for this, let's get the other stuff we need. We also need Eternal Kibble and Eternal Alpha Kibble. For these, we're going to need a lot of Eternal Dodo eggs. We would suggest taming and breeding Eternal Dodos because you're going to need a lot of eggs. The Eternal Kibble needs 3 eggs and 20 raw prime meat, but it does craft 3 Eternal Kibble. The Eternal Alpha Kibble only takes 1 egg and produces 1 kibble.
So we just crafted a bunch because we will continue to use this stuff for the other evolutions ahead. Make sure you put your extra Eternal Kibble somewhere to keep it from expiring. You can evolve an Eternal Dodo into a Rapus Dodo, and they act as a refrigerator. Now that we have everything, let's get all the resources in our EVO Compy and evolve it. Now let's stand back and watch.
Okay, let's open up their inventory and see what we need for the next evolution.
As you can see, there are 3 new resources we need to collect. Dino DNA and Dino Hearts are dropped by defeated Eternal Alpha and Prime dinosaurs. Now this is the hard one. You need 1 summoning reagent. You craft these in the Eternal Workbench, but it's hard work. In order to craft this, you need these primordial essences of Bigfoot, Giga, Mammoth, Rhino, Wyvern, and 200 metal ingot. To get the essence, you need to fight each mystical boss. Let's go look at that.
You want to go to Summons and then Mystical. You need Dino Blood and Dino Hearts as well as metal ingots and an artifact. The best way to get artifacts with this mod is to defeat a Bionic Giga boss because they drop one of every artifact. You can summon one in or spawn one from defeating a robot dinosaur. These guys are pretty tough, but you can watch us fight them in our Eternal Olympus series. We'll link it up here.
If you're able to fight the hard mode versions of these bosses, they drop 3 of their own essence instead of just 1. This could save you a bunch of time. Once you have all of those, you can craft the summoning reagent. Fortunately, one craft produces 12 summoning reagents, so you don't have to fight the bosses very often. Okay, let's go back to our Evo Raptor. We need more evolution fuels.
A good way to farm evolution fuel is to make a couple extra Evo compies and keep the raw prime meat in their inventory. They will keep making the fuel for you, and you can pull straight from them when you need it. All right, we have everything we need, so let's evolve it into an EVO Kernel.
So if we go into the Kernel's inventory, you'll see that it's all the same resources, but more fuel, kibbles, heart, and DNA. As the evolutions go on, all these values will increase, but you only need to use 1 summoning reagent per evolution. Let's go through the next evolutions until we get to the final step.
Now it needs a saddle.
Okay, there's just one more evolution until we have our Armored Darkstar. Let's look to see what we need.
So instead of the Dino Hearts and Dino DNA, we need the Indominus tokens that you can get from fighting Indominus tier creatures, and this mystery element which you can get from defeating a Darkstar which you can summon. Let's evolve it.
But they make it seem right here that it's going to be done, but it's not. And then you're sitting here and you're confused. Perfect timing. And here is the final product.
Okay, survivors, that is how you do the Armored Darkstar evolution. Let us know if you like this video and if you want us to do more like this. Don't forget to subscribe.
What did I say about littering?
It's not my fault.